Marinочka, welcome back again. Let's talk about the next exciting topic is breathing.
Yes.
And you know how you're always telling me to slow down. Olga, slow down. We don't have to always chase stuff. Let it come to you.
Yes.
And I think this is so many very profound lessons and so much significance that you teach within practices of yoga. Let's talk about the allergy seasons. Let's talk about, especially now we are in May, and a lot of people are suffering from allergies, and proper breathing and where we are and exercising. Let's talk about it in details.
Yes, breathing, it's very important. And when we're talking about breathing, nobody's teaching us to breathe, right? So it's we naturally, it's automatically we breathe in and breathe out. But the very important people don't realize we need to breathe with what
nose.
Nose. Why?
Because we have certain filters in the nose that's preventing us from getting that air into our lungs.
Excellent, Olga. And what nose does? It's like air conditioning, right?
It's filtering.
It's filtering what?
And
purifying.
Gives more oxygen to your brain.
Purifying. What else?
Gives more oxygen.
Conditioning.
Right.
Right. And make it clean. Air gets to your lungs. But imagine if you breathe through your mouth. What happens? Open your mouth. Where's your tongue now? Where's your tongue now?
Inside.
Inside where? It's at the bottom or on top?
In the bottom.
At the bottom, right? So what happens? You have an airflow open, right? And what happens? You get all the air, all the bacteria, all this harmful particles gets to your what? To airflow.
Right.
It goes directly to your lungs. That's your allergy.
So it's damaging.
Yes. And also the more you open up to breathing through your mouth, what happens? Your tissues in the back becomes very soft. And when it's soft, you have a sleep apnea. Okay, what else?
A lot of people suffer from snoring and sleep apnea.
Exactly. So it's no to breathe with your mouth, only with your nose. And when you close your mouth, close your mouth now. Where's your tongue now?
On the bottom.
No, on top.
Interesting.
Close your mouth. Where is that?
It's
on top, you see?
Wow.
So you see, people not aware of this. It's very important to breathe with your nose. Nose is a very important organ. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Wow. It's going to be hard in the beginning. It took me like maybe 6 months to learn how to breathe completely in and out through your nose. Okay?
Yeah, it's kind of challenging to constantly bring it through your nose.
But you're going to practice the same
thing. Let's do the exercise, Marina. Let's do that exercise that we learned about 4, 7, and 8. What is it? 4, we inhale, 7, we hold, and 8, we exhale.
Slowly. Everything slowly. And when you inhale with your belly, rib cage, and chest. You expand, and then you hold, and you contract. Let go. Okay, this is a very good exercise.
This is a great exercise when I'm dealing with a very challenging negotiations.
Yes, especially, yes, good point. Also, before you go to bed, you have too much in your mind, you want to kind of have rest before the big test or before the big day. Weddings, I have a lot of girls who's getting married. They come to me with all this anxiety, panic attack. Actually, it's a great chance how to breathe, calm down. Yes. So breathing with the nose is very, very important. And this is 4, 7, 8, one of the excellent exercises. There's many breathing exercises, but my favorite one, just stick with the nose. Breathe, inhale, and exhale through your nose.
So let's practice. 4.
Hold for 7. Exhale and 8. The longer you exhale, it's better for you. Because the more you exhale, there is empty, right? So the more inhale you get, the more oxygen gets to your lungs, okay? So the more you exhale, the more room you make for next oxygen. Make sense?
Yes. Good. And I feel more relaxed when you exhale.
Also, when you breathe with the nose, study shows you 10% of the oxygen you get more through the nose than through your mouth. Okay?
Wow, this is such a deep ocean of knowledge,
yes.
Marina.
Also, when you breathe with your nose, you can sleep better. You can think better, right? What else? It's also your blood pressure goes down. Okay, your heart rate goes down. Usually, how many breaths you think average person take a minute?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Never thought about this?
No.
Usually 10 to 12 if you're a good breather. Some people take 15, 17. It's too fast. Too fast. So heart rate goes faster. So that's not good. So what you need to calm down. Only by breathing, bringing down, you eliminate so many problems in your life.
It's interesting how people are not even aware when they are breathing.
And I do this test where people come like, let's test. They do once, we do 1 minute breathing, 15. Then we go back to 12. Then we go to 10. So you need to bring your parasympathetic nervous system, which, affects your state of calmness, right? You're activating, you're calm. The thing is, we in an environment now where we're constantly under the stress. Stress itself, it's okay. Minor stress here and there. Through stress, we evolve, we become better. But if it's chronic stress, worries, panicking, anger, hate, what happens? It becomes chronic. And the stress, what happens? Creates a lot of cortisol and activates your sympathetic nervous system. And you become very aggressive, very tight, very nervous, okay? And you have problem with digestion, with the overweight, with even cancer patient. I have a cancer patient. People who start breathing, stretching, they stop taking any medicine.
Wow.
I have a problem who has the thyroid problems. Women, special women. Why women have thyroid problems a lot? Because we don't express ourselves. Mm-hmm. We hold this energy into us. And this energy is not open. It doesn't go out. So what I'm trying to say, calm down, relax. If you want to send your message by calming down, tone down, and express yourself instead of screaming and yelling or holding. Okay? Right. So all this, what I'm teaching, I practiced on myself and changed my life. And it's changing people's lives.
Well, Marinочка, we have a lot of toxic people around us at many times in our life. Some of those could be friends. Some of them could be family.
Yep.
Some of those you can't even get rid of. Some people are married to them. So...
oh, that's good. Yeah.
That's a good one, right? So how do you help your clients manage this type of relationships? Because I personally believe in business and personal life, we need to learn how to navigate, right?
Yes.
We need to know how to avoid certain circumstances, how to turn down certain clients. Listen, I had a conversation today with one client today in the morning where I hung up the phone and I said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I will not be the realtor of your choice. I cannot help you. One, she's not following instructions. She doesn't want to clean up the house. She wants to continue living in the clutter. She doesn't want to sell it and price it at the right price. I mean, when I see that the person is not coachable, not guidable, not somebody that I can help, they will only be toxic to my life, to my relationships, and then it's going to impact those that deserve my undivided attention and my professionalism, right? So sometimes I personally learn by practicing yoga how to turn down those relationships.
Right.
So how do you help your clients navigate this type of scenarios where it's, let's say, something different than mine?
Okay, if they are in a relationship, if it's a spouse, right? Or it's kids or mother or in-laws, you can't get rid of them, right? You need to work with them. So you work on yourself.
Mother-in-laws.
But you can work on yourself, okay? Not all mother-in-law is bad, No. Sometimes, listen, we all have our ups and downs, but you need to work on yourself again. You need not to overreact, not panic. Just listen, be calm, take a deep breath before you say something. Don't overthink. Don't create story in your head. Just let it go, okay? And look at the people with positive things you can learn from them. Everybody has negative. I always told to my son, everyone has negative things. Leave them to them. But pull from people positive, good things, okay? Focus on the good, positive things because it's a life. But some people are very toxic in your life. If they're not part of your family, just let them go. Just don't call them. Don't do any business with them.
Disconnect.
Just disconnect because this is not good energy. Even if you want to make money with them, you're not going to make money. You're going to actually create more problem. Yes, and you're kind of going to lose money with them. So you kind of push them away and say, listen, I'm not ready for now, or whatever excuse. If you can disconnect yourself, good. But if it's, again, like part of your family, you need to work on yourself. Again, you're also not perfect. We're not perfect.
It's how we react.
Right. What's a react? Acting.
Right.
So you need to react, calm down, relax, and just think before you say something. I think we talk faster than we think. Listen, I'm not perfect either. I'm still working on myself. Every day I get up, I breathe, I do my yoga. I I listen to so many podcasts. I read good books. I work on myself every day, even though I'm teaching other people. And I know my last day, I'm going to work on myself because so much to learn, so much to read.
We are working
so much to experience.
Right.
And I'm very hungry for this. I'm very young and I really want to do this. But, again, I'm not perfect and no one will be perfect.
As long as people work on improving themselves.
That's it. That's what counts.
Marinочka, what kind of books do you read and what kind of books would you recommend to our listeners that would be impactful for them to look into and read?
I love books, Dale Carnegie, all of his books, one of my favorites. So one of my favorite actually is How to Stop Worrying and Start Thinking. It's an amazing book. It's a lot of techniques and stories, how you can learn. Another book is by Think and Grow Rich. Beautiful book. Also, it's rich. It doesn't mean only in money-wise. Rich, it can be in spiritual, in mental, in emotional, and what you love. When you love what you do, that's rich. That's big because the money gonna come no matter what.
Yes.
But if you have passion, if you really enjoy it, and if people tell you, hey, you changed my life, I lost 65 pounds. Listen, I passed my bar test.
Wow.
Or you know what, I helped this girl who couldn't get to the master program. I helped her through breathing and motivating her. She got, that's I don't know, that's legacy actually. I love what I do and
Absolutely.
I enjoy it. That's rich.
Absolutely.
That's wealth, okay? People, we need money. It's a tool to navigate, to be comfortable.
Tool to survive.
Yes, not survive, to live a life.
To live life.
Okay? But, I think for me, wealth, it's learning about yourself more, study who you are, understand who you are. When you know who you are, you'll be able to help others. Absolutely. But you don't know who you are, you don't know what you like to eat, what color you wear, and what you want, your best passion. You're going to be lost in the sauce, we say, right? So that's important. First, study who you are. I love this lady. She's a neuroscience. Her name is Tatiana Chernigovskaya. I listen to all her podcasts. She studied brain for over 60 years. And she said a very interesting thing. She said, in order to understand anybody, first understand yourself. Get up in the morning, look at the mirror, get naked, look at yourself, see who you are truly. Tell us who you are. And then, only then you're going to understand who you are and slowly work with yourself. It's amazing. It's true. And what you eat, they say.
We are what we eat.
We are what we eat. What you read. It's a food for your brain.
We consume.
And it's priceless how much information you can get from books. Those people lived lives to write those books.
Absolutely.
And it's sad people don't read books anymore. It's so sad.
It's so sad, yes.
And kids, we need to encourage but how can kids read books if parents are not reading books?
Right.
Okay. I have a few days ago, I have a lady who wants to go, what? Can you please help my child? No, I said, you need to help yourself first. Kids don't learn from us what we say. They learn from what we do. So that's why I changed my life. I want to show a great example to my child. I'm not going to just tell him, go to gym, read this. No, I want him to see I'm calm, I'm strong, I'm powerful. I'm not victim. I'm responsible for myself. So I'm guiding him by my example. And it's very important to raise kids, good kids. Okay, and not just, just having a kid and that's it. I'm having a kid. No, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of patience. It's a lot of love, understand, a lot of discipline. Not love and give them anything. No, and explain this is why it's good. That's why it's not good.
Teaching them also how to live this life.
Yes, by showing your own experience, doing it yourself. I think it's very important because people make a mistake. They want their kids change, but they're not changing. It's not going to work. Parents comes first.
Well, this is excellent content, Marinочka. Thank you very much for sharing your experience and all your knowledge with our guests and audience. Everyone, please stay tuned for more exciting episodes. Follow Marina on her social media. Her information will be shared. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. She has some specials going on, and you guys can start doing yoga and enjoy her practices. Thank you, everybody, for watching.